She started paying attention to Owen in March, in a way that shamed her slightly, because it felt like surveillance. She'd watch him at dinner, watch him when he thought she wasn't watching. He was fine. He was warm and present and made her laugh and remembered to buy the specific coffee she liked even though he preferred a different brand. He was Owen. He was entirely Owen. Except that once or twice a week she'd come home to find him sitting upstairs, not doing anything, not reading, not on his phone, just sitting in the hallway chair they'd put there because they'd needed somewhere to put it, the one that faced the bookshelf. She'd ask if he was all right, and he'd look up with the slightly confused expression of someone returning from a long way away and say yes. Fine, sorry, he must have zoned out. He'd get up and come downstairs and be entirely himself for the rest of the evening. She stopped mentioning it. He never volunteered an explanation. The night she found him sitting there at 2 a.m. was the night she decided. He wasn't asleep this time. He was awake, sitting with his back straight and his hands on his knees, looking at the bookshelf with an expression she had never seen on his face in 7 years. Not frightened, not distressed, not anything she had a word for. She said his name. He turned to look at her, and the expression cleared immediately, and he said he couldn't sleep and had come to get some water and must have sat down for a moment. She looked at him. He looked back at her. Neither of them looked at the bookshelf. She went downstairs and got the toolbox. Fear channeled into action. She moved the books off the shelves first, stacking them in the hallway. Owen came down the stairs while she was shifting the bookshelf itself and stood watching her without speaking. She didn't look at him. When the bookshelf was clear of the door, she picked up the hammer and the flathead screwdriver and started working the frame the way the carpenter had shown her, without knowing he was showing her. And Owen stood at the top of the stairs and watched, and the house was very quiet. The cold was significant now. Not the 2 or 3 degrees of difference she'd normalized in the autumn, but something with weight to it, pressing against her face and hands as she worked. The smell from under the door was stronger. Still not rot. Still almost familiar. She kept working. Not dramatic, just final. It opened on the 3rd attempt at the upper hinge, swinging inward with the slow inevitability of something that had been waiting rather than stuck. No sound. No rush of air. Just the door opening, and the room beyond it, and the light.